cold.
Possibly the wind may go away by morning.
We have been waiting for 2 hours, but we are laid out, but we are not stressed.
Why would you want to be stressed?
We're not stressed.
Who says I'm not stressed?
19th March, 8 o'clock in the morning, Nepali time. It's the first day of our trek. Guys, the members of Xixabangma is having their breakfast.
This is Robert eating this awful porridge.
And that's Lulin, being extremely fussy and impossible and difficult.
Well, it's 20th March, 9:30. We're doing our active rest today by going up this small little hill. Down is our campsite where we want to go tomorrow. That's where we're supposed to head up tomorrow.
Right down in the valley, let's look now. You can see the airfield. That's where we landed 2 days ago.
It's the third day to our walk. We are heading up to high camp for acclimatization. This is what happened after heavy snowfall. At least about 2 inches of snowfall.
Acclimatization is a necessary part of our climb. From Singapore at 0 meters sea level, we will have to get our body used to 8,000 meters up in Xixabangma.
This is the high pass we're going to head up with. After which we're going to have a lunch break and head back down. Our weather doesn't look good. As you can see, the storm clouds are approaching. We are in the tent now. Very soon we'll be engulfed by it. Lots of thunder, lightning and thunder. It's very rare, in fact, in this area. 5th day to our acclimatization. It is Choyu 8201. Yep.
This is the first stage of our climb on Xixabangma, the acclimatization phase. This is a high camp and the altitude is about 4,500 meters. We are deliberately camping here to adjust our body to the low oxygen levels in the atmosphere.
Today is the 5th of April. It's a very unique sight. Why is that so? Because we have our leader washing his hair finally.
Taking his clothes off. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
Look at the service that he has.
See what you're gonna get?
Robert washing hair with Xixabangma in the background. And Lulin enjoying every minute of it.
Frozen shampoo.
Who let the dogs out?
Who let the dogs out? Very windy, very cold. This is the intermediate base camp. One of the worst winds we ever had. These two Sherpas here and a Tibetan helper have been up the base camp and down. Very deep snow.
The last time we experienced this wind was at this base camp. We flew all our tents down to the whole base camp. So we certainly hope that this wind will not continue. Looking at barometer, which is stable, we think that possibly the wind may go away by morning.
The preparation for the expedition leaves no stone unturned. This is a puja conducted to appease the mountain gods for safety as well as for success.
All the climbers must do it.
For a bit, yeah.
What is that? The flowers.
She has to grow a moustache like his.
This is the beginning of our Alpine ascent. With our packs weighing about 35 kilos, we tackle the icefall, which is the first obstacle of the climb.
Gusting up to 250 kilometers per hour that threatened to flatten our tents. So we decided to retreat from the mountain in very appalling conditions. On the way down the mountain, Mok fell into a crevasse, a huge hole in the ground that goes down hundreds of meters. And fortunately Mok was tied on to the rest of the team members by our ropes, and we were able to haul him up.
This is the worst nightmare of the expedition. Mok has come down with a broken rib and we are left with 2 climbers.
This is the one.
So, this is mark it here. Yeah, okay.
That's about it.
What about the other side?
No, the other side is very, this is a
Now we are approaching about 6,500 meters. We met some Russian climbers on the day of our ascent. They were very interested in the way that we climbed the mountain.
We're not using fish stroke.
Why?
We still using. We try to climb in this
Sherpa? You use Sherpa, not?
No.
Going to 6,800 meters is sheer mental power. You have to keep going and not think of failing or even falling behind. With no external help, we have to do everything ourselves. This includes digging out a tent platform as well as flattening out the area for a good night's sleep. This is extremely crucial for an 8,000 meter summit push.
Two of us all squeezed into this little small backpack tent.
Very tiring. Carry everything all in all about 35 kilos of load up here. Camp 2 from 5,005 to 6,008. We've got another one more camp to go before we try and hit the summit. I think we wish us luck on the weather here. Struggling with the food here. Force feeding.
Camp 3 of Xixabangma.
Altitude probably about
7,000 meters, and we are leading the way up here.
This is the final part of our climb where we try to reach 7,200 meters. This is a summit ridge and the weather looks very bad indeed. We slept one night at 7,200 meters. At 3 AM, we set off for our climb to the summit. We were using torchlights as it was very dark. Climbing an 8,000 meter peak without supplementary oxygen is very hard work. For every few steps you take, you will need to stop and pause for a while before you move on.
We are above Camp 3 now. And I think it's about 5 o'clock in the morning. There's the summit over there. We're trying to reach. And as you can see, the valley below. Camp 3 is over.
As we got up to 7,600 meters, the climb got steeper and more difficult. The summit at last. A few more steps to go and we'll be there. This is climbing around the death zone, 8,000 meters. And these rocks here are called the summit rocks, and they pose a serious obstacle to any mountaineer.
Alright, Central Summit.
Okay, Edwin, there it is. I think this time we've made it.
Yeah, Tommy! They made it! They made it!
Can you see the fruit coming out the summit over? Are you gonna shake your head? It's burning with you over! They're hungry, dehydrated, and dying.
You did brilliantly! I love you guys!
Yes! Ooh, they did it! Yes! They
Did it!
In this little tent here, wind howling outside, spindrift everywhere. There's no way, nowhere to escape. We are in a cocoon of our own.
The expedition went extremely well and successful. I hope to pass on these skills on to the next generation of mountaineers so that they can bring the standards of Singapore mountaineering to a greater height.
Alpine is very important for alpinism in the world, I'm thinking, because alpinism needed development. developed. You understood, yes?
My name is Tomi Myllys. I'm the expedition leader of the Finnish team. We have a cooperation with the Singapore team, and I think the Singapore team is very good. When you climb in Alpine style mountain like 8,000 meters, it's very hard because you have to carry every equipment for yourself, and it's very tough. And I think the only team in this base camp who can do it is Singaporean.
My name is Marina. I'm from Russia, from St. Petersburg. It's now we are very happy because 2 days ago we submitted Xixabangma with my friend and other friends from Singapore. It's real good climbers.
The Singapore people very strong. I like it, Singapore climber.
And he is Bogomolov Sergey from Russia.
Ну, из России, что я занимаюсь 31 год альпинизмом.
He is climbing 31 years.
Их манера хождения вызывает также уважение. И я знаю, что это на порядок лучше, чем простое хождение по веревкам, потому что у меня половина из 8000-х первого прохождения.
Half of his 8,000 meters he used Alpine style. And this is very maybe more stronger, I don't know exactly, that use usual way.
Yes.
And for him very interesting that you use Alpine style. This is very interesting and very nice for us because we can learning from you.
And after only 5 years, Singaporean alpinists making Alp style. Very good. Yes, very quickly increase of alpinism in Singapore. It's very quickly. It's very good because in the Russia, in the Europe, alpinism, mountaineering stuff maybe 200 years. Step by step, very slow. Very quickly. It's good.